What's up, guys? Alex here, and in this video we're just going to look at a few sportsbook bets and figure out what we want to bet. So we can see on DraftKings, I currently can't bet on DraftKings. I'm not in a regulated state, but Stanton to hit a home run is boosted from plus 360 odds to plus 450 odds. So how do you figure out if this is good? Like, do we bet Stanton plus 450 to hit a home run? Is it even good? So if we go to OddsJam, you go to the Yankees-Red Sox game tonight, MLB playoffs starting up, you can see plus 450 seems pretty good, right? The best odds you can get are actually on DraftKings, and they're giving you plus 360 on Stanton to hit a home run. BetMGM is only giving you plus 310. Caesars is only giving you plus 225, so definitely do not bet Stanton to hit a home run on Caesars. That's an awful bet. FanDuel is only giving you plus 260. Pinnacle, sharpest sportsbook in the world, their market is plus 306 on Stanton to hit a home run over 0.5 home runs, and then minus 549 on Stanton not to hit a home run, so under 0.5 home runs. TwinSpires plus 350, PointsBet plus 320. So what we can do is remove the VIG from Pinnacle's market and try to get a sense of, is plus 450 good? Like, you can see just looking at the prices for Stanton to hit a home run on other books, plus 450, it definitely seems like there's some value there for this specific odds boost. Pinnacle's plus 306, minus 549. So what we can do is we can put Pinnacle's market into a no VIG fair odds calculator. This is probably the most important calculator for sports bettors, because what you're doing is you're removing the juice, you're removing the VIG from Pinnacle's market, from the market of the sharpest sportsbook in the world, and you're getting a fair implied price once you remove the juice, once you remove the VIG. So we see that once we remove the VIG or the juice from Pinnacle's market, which again was plus 306 on Stanton to hit a home run, minus 549 on him not to hit a home run, the fair odds are plus 343. Right, so the point of indifference for Pinnacle is plus 343 on Stanton to hit a home run, minus 343 on Stanton not to hit a home run. And we're getting plus 450, right, with this DraftKings odds boost. So it seems like this is pretty good, and it even seems like plus 360 may be a little good, right? So this is clearly an odds boost that if you were in the state, if you were in a regulated state that had DraftKings available to you, that you'd want to consider betting on. So that's kind of how you think about pricing odds boosts. And what we can see is, I'm not sure how I can see my bets, but I'm currently not in a regulated state, is I placed this specific bet, NHL giveaway, Kraken, no idea what that team is, versus Golden Knights, will a goal be scored, boosted to plus 100, right? This is obviously good. You're getting plus money on there to be a goal in an NHL game as the season kind of starts up. So if you have my bookie, like, this is a no-brainer odds boost. It is clearly a bet you want to place. They only allow you to bet $25. Like you can see here, I bet 25 to, or I risk 25 to win 25. But I mean, this is basically a free $25, right? The game's not going to end scoreless. So this is literally a free $25 if you use this sportsbook, if you have the account. I think we talked about this other boost in the previous video, but they have a bunch of boosts on, no VIG. They essentially say they're removing the juice on World Series prices. So you can get Dodgers plus 500. So we want to do the same thing like we did with DraftKings. We want to figure out, like, okay, what's a good price? Is this a good price? Is this not a good price? So we can go to Pinnacle. I'm not sure if they have, markets on teams to, so they do. They have futures. So we can see World Series odds. They're giving you plus 353. Pinnacle, sharpest bookmaker out there, they're only giving you plus 353 on the Dodgers to win the World Series. You can get on my bookie plus 500, right? So this passes the sniff test. Clearly, you're getting a lot more value than you can get on Pinnacle, which is only giving you plus 353. You can check Circa. Circa is giving you plus 400 on Dodgers to win the World Series. Again, my bookie seems pretty good to get plus 500. Circa's giving you plus 400, and Pinnacle's only giving you plus 353. But granted, these are one-way markets. You can't see, another, like, it's not like this is a two-way market where you can bet Dodgers to not win the World Series. So it's kind of like a sniff test. Do you think Plus 500 is good, given that Pinnacle is giving you plus 353, and Circa, a pretty sharp U.S. sportsbook in Colorado, they're giving you plus 400. And what you can see here is, Betfair is another kind of, it's a betting exchange that you can look at to get an indication of whether the bet is good. So these are in, EU odds. So 5.1, you convert that to American odds, plus 410, right, at plus 470. Right, 5.7 to American odds, plus 470. So plus 500 definitely seems like a good bet. I'm not sure how much they'll let me bet on this, but this is a bet I'd want to place. So let's see. They let me bet 150 bucks. Amount exceeded. Limit for this game is $100. Okay. So I'm going to go back. We'll see if there's anything else. I think you can only bet $100 total on this. So we can look through, see, we'll place a little bit on the Dodgers. Maybe we'll place 50 bucks on the Dodgers. Boom. Place that bet accepted. No juice. Odds boost Dodgers to win the World Series. So that's actually a pretty good odds boost. That's a good price on the Dodgers, right? Pinnacle, sharpest sportsbook in the world, only giving you plus 353. And Circa is only giving you plus 400. So you can look at other books to try to get a sense of, okay, what are other sports books giving me on the Dodgers to win the World Series? And you can figure out if you think plus 500 is a good line. And you can do the same for the other teams, right? So if I go here, we can see the Astros are only plus 555 on Pinnacle. They're plus 600 on Circa. My bookie's giving you plus 700. So it seems like this odds boost is actually pretty good. There's some value there. Rays are plus 800. Go to Pinnacle. We can see the Rays are plus 592. On Circa, they're plus 600. So maybe some value in plus 800. Like, these prices don't seem awful. Red Sox plus 1400, right? Plus 1400. But Circa's giving you plus 1800 on the Red Sox. So why on earth would we want to bet the Red Sox plus 1,700 when there's another sportsbook out there that's giving you plus 1,800, right? So we definitely skip over this Red Sox bet. Yankees plus 1,259, plus 1,200. What can we get on my bookie? Yankees, you can get plus 1,500, and maybe there's some value there. Cardinals plus 2,700. So you can kind of scan through. This is line shopping, right? This is line shopping as a sports bettor. When you want to place futures bets, you want to look through as many sports books as possible, specifically the sharper sports books like Circa, right? Like Circa Sports, like Pinnacle, which has odds to win the World Series just under baseball, I think we went to, then leagues, then MLB, then futures. And you can kind of try to get a sense of, okay, where's the value at? So White Sox plus 711, plus 711, plus 700 here, and you can get plus 900 on, my bookie with this odds boost. So you can kind of scroll through, figure out what you like. This Dodgers one was pretty clearly good, so we'll bet this a little more. The Dodgers look pretty fantastic, so we'll place this bet. Continue betting. So now we have $75 left. What were the Brewers? The Brewers are only plus 700 on Circa. They're plus 756 on Pinnacle. We can get, plus 1,000 on my bookie with this odds boost, so that seems pretty good. So you can kind of scroll through line shopping, right? Trying to figure out what's the good bet here. And we place this bet. So now we have some, we have an NHL lock of the season, which is a free 25 bucks, and then we have some World Series sweat on the Dodgers and the Brewers. So, yep, that's line shopping, kind of in a nutshell with the current odds boosts that are out there on, U.S. sports books and also, the sketchy offshore sports books. So I hope you found this video helpful, and we look forward to doing more.